What's going on, everybody? We're going to get into the 5 reasons that artists aren't successful. The first being is that a lot of artists undermine the process. Now, if it takes somebody 4 years to get a bachelor's, 6 to 8 years to get a master's, and 12 plus years to get a PhD, what makes the average artist think that they can just attempt to do music and just make it overnight? It is a process. You have to put in the time, you have to put in the work, you have to put in the effort to be successful. You have to follow through and you have to understand it's just not going to happen overnight. Number 2, not treating music like a business. At the very moment that you decide to do music and you decide to pursue it as a career, you are a business. There's things that a business has to do to survive. You have to market. You have to brand yourself. You have to understand how to read a contract a little bit. You have to understand how to build a team. You have to understand people and psychology and sales. There's a lot of things and a lot of dynamics that goes along with being a business. You are a business. Let's say it again. You are a business. Number 3 is not figuring out how to make money. I see all too many artists invest in studio time. They're dropping mixtapes. They're dropping free albums. They're putting out songs, but they're not figuring out how to make the money and the revenue from the products and services. Like I said from number 2, you are a business. So what a business needs revenue to survive. Now, according to the government, if you don't make money from a business within 2 years, it's considered a hobby. So a lot of us have been doing music for longer than 2 years, and we think that we're going to become artists. We have to figure out how to make money. We have to figure out all of those financial avenues from our products and services to be able to monetize these things to make it make sense. Because if we're putting out albums and mixtapes and all of these fly things and all of these projects and they're not yielding any ROI or return on investment, they are just liabilities, to be quite honest. So we have to figure out how to make money from what we're doing, from not only just doing shows, but collaborations. We have to understand ownership of the actual property, how to get paid from publishing, how to get paid from your masters, licensing. You have to understand all of these financial vehicles that can yield you revenue. The next thing is relying too much on others. It's your career alone. When you decide to do it, you took on majority of the burden of being successful. It's your career. Just like a kid who goes to college and somebody else who's just pursuing a regular career, it's your life. You have to take the responsibility. Even if that means waking up earlier, even if that means putting in the extra hours, putting in the time, putting in the work, it's your life. And it's only going to happen if you put in the work. So yes, you do have to build a team, but if it's just a team of 1 for right now, that's okay. Continue to work, continue to grind, continue to push. And last but not least, a lot of artists just lack the discipline. It takes a certain amount of discipline to be an artist. Now, the TV and social media does a great job of showing us all the fly lifestyles of artists. You know, going and doing shows in different states, fly cars, the successful portion of artists. But did you guys know that only 20% of the artists in the music industry drive 80% of the revenue? This means that there's only a small group of artists driving all of the revenue. That means that most of the people who are trying to pursue music are not making it. So to better your chances and better the statistics for yourself is that you need some discipline. Whether you have a deal or get a deal or not, you should still be successful. I had the luxury of making 6 figures off of music year in and year out without having to sign a deal. So you only do that with discipline. You got to get up early. You have to make a plan. You have to set goals. You have to, treat it like a business. Going back to number 2, you have to treat it like this is your livelihood. And it's going to take some discipline. It's going to take some hard work. It's going to take, not partying, not drinking, not smoking, not hanging around with the wrong people. You have to be able to take control of your life and control of the discipline to be successful. So now I want you all to take accountability for all 5 things. I want you to make plans. I want you to make goals. I want you to meet those things. I want you to put in the work. Now, if you like this content, make sure you give me a like, a subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell because I drop videos all the time every week. So I do this for you. I'm going to be helping you become the greatest artist that you can be. So it's your boy Fedarro. Let's get it.